camera. Okay, there we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my stream. Thanks for joining if you're here. Uh, I forgot what I wanted to say. I think. Oh, I remember now. So I wanted to apologize for last week because I couldn't stream on Friday because of Wi-Fi problems. But today, the stream manager tells me that I have excellent connection, so hopefully this will go very smoothly. And today, we're going to replicate this color scheme that you can see here from this ghost that we painted last week together to two more ghosts. Oops, okay, two more ghosts that aren't painted at all yet. They've just been primed. And if we have time, we might start highlighting them, but we'll see. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it, I think. Yeah, okay. Also, so I cut myself the other day. I think it was 2 days ago. So on Tuesday, and now I have this big slash on my thumb. It's not that much, but it was deep, but it's already like closed up. It still kind of hurts here and there, but hopefully it won't open up again. And tomorrow I'll be building Gunpla as usual. All-nighter stream? Maybe actually, since today. I mean, who knows? Because like I actually had my game session before this, so I don't actually have anything to do after this. But I do have to wake up quite early tomorrow, so I might not be able to do like a all-nighter. But we might go for slightly longer than usual if I don't feel too sleepy, because I have to wake up really early tomorrow. I have to go to the hospital tomorrow, actually. So I don't know if I can stay up late. Hopefully I can. Hopefully I can justify staying awake for that long. Anyways, so last week we painted this ghost, and the color scheme is still the same. For this one, we're doing Emperor Children, which I think is kind of like a weird name for this. Like it's pink. I don't know what makes it Emperor Children, but it's a nice color. It's a layer color, but it was one of the nicest pinks that I've seen on the shelf when I bought it, so I got it. What were you playing? I was playing D&D with my friends and my cousin and my sister. It was a lot of fun. It was our first session, actually. We had session 0 not too long ago, but we haven't really been able to pick up from session 0. And we ended up like putting it on the back burner for so long just because everyone had their own thing to do and our DM was unavailable most of the time. So we put it on the back burner up until today because everyone said that they could, and we decided to do it. We had a lot of fun. It was nice, but I kind of wish I could play longer. It's just because we haven't resolved anything at that point. We resolved a few plot points, but we haven't really gone anywhere with it. So it was like really short session. And like if you're Indonesian, it's called ngaret, but so you're just kind of late, basically. It's a thing. Like if you like if you're supposed to be like at 10 or something like that, and then you come at like 10:30 or like 11, it's called ngaret. So yeah, my friends and the DM was late, so we couldn't really resolve anything before I started to stream. So we're going to put it off until the next session. Hopefully we can do a session next week, but for now, we don't know when the next session will be, unfortunately. Although that was a lot of fun. We had a lot of weird names for towns and stuff. Because it's a temporary town, we named it like something very weird. It was like very unthoughtful name. We were just like the first thing that came to our head. So yeah, that was actually my very first experience playing D&D. I actually don't understand like how to count your modifiers and stuff at first, but after the explanation on session 0, and then after that, actually doing it on the first session like this, I understood it a bit more. So it was fun. It was great. Have you guys ever played D&D? Cause there's there's the cat. You guys ever played D&D? Cause like I feel like I've never actually had anyone near me that played D&D. I think like here it's not too popularized. It's not too widely known to play D&D and how to play D&D. But my DM actually had a group before us, so they already knew how to play D&D. So that's why he's also the DM. Oh yeah, it is pretty epic. It was pretty nice. It was really nice actually. It was very nice to unwind. I wanted it to do it on a Friday because like to just unwind the whole day after work would have been nice because then after that you'll have your weekend to look forward to. Hold on, let me try it. Okay, we can let it dry on its base. But yeah, so it would have been nice to just like unwind by the end of the week, but oh well, I guess it ended up being really nice anyways. But I just don't really fancy the idea of going back to work tomorrow. Ah, I actually never played it either, so I'm not too knowledgeable about it, right? So I can't really explain to you how it works. I'm sorry. Although it was really fun, so like if you have friends that can actually play D&D, you should try it out. It's fun. We used this like website called Miro. I don't know how you pronounce it, but like it's Miro, and he actually made a map on the website that we can traverse on our own, and we can like move on the blocks according to how many moves that we have. If we can move like 6 blocks, then we move 6 blocks on our own. It was really fun. We can use emojis and stuff as our character, or if we had a PNG of our character, we could use that or a JPEG. But yeah, it was really fun, and it helped us really get into it. But I didn't know D&D was that fun because like I've never actually had an official D&D session. I always thought it would be pretty fun, but I never thought it would feel that way, like it would be that way, because I never had friends that could play D&D with me. And I only recently like figured out that my cousin actually plays D&D, so we roped them into playing with us. And I think that's for the bottom part, right? Yeah, I think this ghost doesn't have much else going on, so let's see if we can attach it to one of the thingies to dry. It doesn't have to be the right thing, just so long as it fits. Anyways, the cat isn't coming yet. She's outside taking a leak, apparently. I didn't know, but she stopped meowing, and I was curious, and I peeked outside, and she was just taking a leak there. Anyways, how's you guys' weeks? Because it's Thursday, it's not really the end of the week yet. We still have work tomorrow. But I was told some people have their days off tomorrow. I had my day off yesterday actually because 17th is the independence of Indonesia, Independence Day, and we had our day off. It just felt too much like a holiday that to waking up today kind of felt like a shock almost. I almost didn't really want to wake up because it felt weird because like yesterday was like kind of very chill, and then today's very back to work. It's just like a awfully weird feeling. It's not terrible. It's just like I thought I was supposed to be on a holiday, and then suddenly I'm working again. Oh, also, did you guys know? So I think it was last week or last 2 weeks. I actually went to an event. I forgot how many weeks ago. She went to an event, a cosplay event, and I saw so many like great cosplayers and stuff. And while I was there, there was this maid cafe that doubles as a shop. So I went inside to like look around their shop because from upstairs, I could see like little installations of like wigs, and I wanted to see if they had wigs of the characters that I really like. So I went, not really expecting to go do anything there. I just kind of want to see what kind of products that they had. And when I got there, they had Your Forger cosplay. I don't know if you watch Spy X Family, but I did and I loved it. So I decided to get a Your Forger cosplay. And I haven't gotten the wig though because it was kind of expensive there. So I tried to find one online on with a better price, but it's not delivered yet. So I'm waiting eagerly for my very first wig. Sweetie, Fluffy. She doesn't really care that I've called her. She knows where I am, right? But she doesn't really care, and she wants me to go there and pick her up and pamper her. So that's why she's still screaming. She's on her way. She's just getting herself ready for the stream. Busy week of work on my end. We have a work event tomorrow, so it's a half day for me. We're going to weekend. That's great. I'm glad you're having a half day. I actually have an event at work as well tomorrow, but considering that uh, my sister still has to go to school offline, and a lot of her friends are, what's it called, very close contact with each other, right? A lot of them got COVID, and even though my sister is still like isolating by herself, I'm kind of scared that I might be bringing like a virus to my work event, so I decided not to go, just in case. Because if I did, because this will be like a pretty big gathering considering my office isn't really that small, like the amount of workers I mean. But yeah, considering that it's not that small, I don't really want to risk it, so I can't go, unfortunately, because that means I can't slack off for half the day. Although maybe I can, because nobody else will check the work. But who knows? Fluffy! Hey! She's she's really getting into it. Also, yes, Mao. She is screaming. Fluffy! They are quarantining, but quarantining as in the house. For my sister, I mean. She hasn't really left the house. Her friends, on the other hand, because they have all the symptoms, they're recovering at their houses, respectively, I think. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're too sick to go out as well. But yeah. Fluffy! Babe! After I finish priming the pink, I might go and grab her and before I continue so that she stops crying. Because I feel really bad. This is making me feel really, really bad about leaving her. But it's not like I left her out in the cold or anything. She can see me. She knows where I am. She just doesn't like that I'm not paying attention to her. So I don't know if I'll be coddling her if I take her. But she's kind of loud and I feel kind of bad as well for her. So I might just go and grab her after this. If she stops, I won't. But if she doesn't, I will. I don't know if you guys can still hear her. She's crying like silently. Well, as silent as she can get it, I guess. She's not that silent, a cat, unfortunately for me. Which means like 3 a.m. I'll be woken up to her screaming bloody murder, telling me that I should be awake to pay attention to her instead. And this is the first coat of the pink base. Yeah. Okay. So this is the first coat of the pink base. I might go another coat and start from there again. But after I grab the cat. So give me 1 second. My face camera disappeared. Oh, this always happens. Let me try and see. It does not read it as a camera that exists. Okay, let me try to unplug it, I guess. Gosh. Jeez, okay. It doesn't read it! Sometimes this camera kind of annoys me. Because it's not like I unplugged it or anything. But it stops being red. There we go. Okay. No! Okay, there we go. So I grabbed her. She sat on my lap and then she left again. So I guess she doesn't want to be here. Not really, at least. So we're going to paint again. Also, we haven't painted the back of this, so this will get the first coat before anything else. Oh. The first coat. Yay. You know, I never thought I would love pink this much, because as a child, everyone loved pink, and I didn't really mind it at that point. I think I was in like grade school, and I didn't really mind that everyone else had had a thing for pink as well. But when I had my first sister, I think after she turned a certain age, like I think grade school as well, she started copying me a lot, and I got really sick of it, right? Got really pissed because like she's copying everything that I'm doing, and then at a certain point she started copying even my favorite colors. So one day I'd be like, I really love pink, and then she told me that that's now her favorite color too, and I just changed it out of spite. And I never touched anything that was pink ever again from that point on, until like recently, because she also no longer likes pink. But like up until recently, I was like, oh, actually, pink is still kind of great. I actually still kind of really like the color. So this is like a redemption arc for grade school me, who just stopped liking pink out of spite. Yeah, the equipment keeps malfunctioning. It's kind of annoying. I don't know why. It happens quite a lot as well. And it's not even like I unplugged it. I just kind of like slightly tapped my laptop accidentally or something like that. And then the frigging, what's it called? The frigging cable would just dislodge. But it's not even like dislodged like completely, right? It just moves a bit. And then now it doesn't read anything. And I have to rearrange it again. That's why I have to put my laptop in like such an angle that I can't possibly move it too much. It's a bit annoying though, because like I don't really want to think about that kind of stuff while I'm streaming, you know? Like I have other things to worry about, like if I'm getting this like perfectly captured on the camera. Because sometimes the camera blends this with my cutting mat too much. So I need to worry about those things. I don't need to worry about the camera just stopping midway, not doing its job as a camera. Anyways, continuing on the thing. So I actually got your at the event, right? As I said, and that's actually my very, very first cosplay. And I've never actually put on a wig either, so I'm kind of worried that I can't put on the wig properly. So, and I don't have anyone that can teach me how to do that either. So hopefully I'll figure it out with YouTube tutorials and stuff. But you know, I hope I can like properly cosplay her. And then if I can actually do that, like in the future, I kind of want to cosplay more. Seems like fun. It's just like it's a lot of money. And unfortunately for me, like my favorite characters cost a lot of money. Like one of the characters that I've always wanted to cosplay ever since I knew about her is Jinx from League of Legends. And especially now that I've already started playing Rift, Wild Rift, which is also League of Legends, but from mobile, I've started to like League of Legends characters more. And I use Jinx a lot because she's also like from my main position, which is ADC, which is the marksman. And it's just kind of a shame that I can't quite afford her cosplays because it's so freaking expensive. I haven't seen one that's like below a certain like number, and it's like it's not even in the hundreds. It's like I don't know what jutaan is in English. It's like triple zeros, you know? And it's really expensive. It's like at least one third of my no, not one third. I earn more than that, but like it's a lot. It's a lot of money. It's enough money to make me like not eat for like the whole month, I feel. Because I feel really bad about buying it. I think I'd starve myself just because I bought it. I'm like, okay, since I bought this, I don't think I can afford to eat. Oh, thanks. I think I would try to at least, but I don't think I would like look as good as Jinx, TBH, because she has like really crazy eyes. I think I'd be a better Seraphine maybe because I think I might look more bubbly than like killer vibes, I feel. I think I have more positive vibes exuding from my face. But I'm not sure. Maybe with a bit of makeup I might look better with like a Jinx type character rather than a Seraphine character. But also, I would also love to cosplay Seraphine, honestly. But none of the League girls are within my budget, so I can't afford it. Baby, babes, definitely got killer vibes. Oh, well, hopefully one day I'll be able to cosplay Jinx then, cause honestly, I really love Jinx, like as a character, and I would love to be able to cosplay her. It's just, she's so expensive. All the League girls are actually really expensive, and I don't know why. Even the wigs are a lot more expensive than normal wigs, like normal other character wigs. So like, if let's say, your Forger wig costs like $10, then a Jinx wig will cost like $50. It's it's not even just Jinx. All of the girls that I've seen, it's that expensive, like compared to all the other wigs. I don't know what it is about League of Legends, but all of their characters are just really expensive. Although I actually haven't seen uh, a League of Legends cosplay that's male here. I mean, if I Google it, I probably will see a lot, but I've never really seen one here. I've seen like Jinx maybe here and there, and then maybe like Ari. There's been a few Aris that I see in like cosplay events when I do go drop by. But I haven't really seen a male cosplay for League of Legends. Hello, what's up? Fluffy's here. So let me clean this because I think two coats is good. I think it's not too, what's it called? It's not too sparse anymore. Oh, actually, I need another coat on this. My mistake. So the back one, I don't really mind not having a second coat because I feel like I'm going to be covering that in a darker version of the paint because it's supposed to be covered. But actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. It's supposed to be a bit darker. So I have this failed, not really failed, but like my first trial hanging around for me to have as a reference to see where I want the shadows and stuff. And I think I want the inside to be a bit darker to contrast the body, which is this one, and the body be a bit lighter so that you can kind of see it better. So that means I'm going to be using a bit of purple on this, on the inside after this. So I don't mind not covering it completely, but I will have to mix the colors. But I don't think I'm going to do that next. I think I'll be doing another color first next, which is oh, let's do this. Let's do their not skin, is it? It's not skin. Their bones. They're purple bones. dribbles, I've decided I'm going to paint purple because of reasons. I actually don't know why I decided dribbles should be purple. Maybe they should have been like gold. Do you think that would have been cooler? Do you think gold would have been a cooler choice? Let's start with her. I think the skin on this one is the most exposed. I think it'll be the easiest to start with. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Oh, let me take it off the base first because I don't want it contaminating the base, basically. So we're just gonna do this and then go from the front. And then this. I think at this point I don't really mind getting it all over the daggers. I don't know what it's called. Hilt? Is it hilt? But I don't mind getting it all over the dagger at the moment because we can just paint it a bit nicer later. Then I think we're gonna go for a second coat anyways after this. But I do think we're going to need a smaller brush. There we go. It's like, does it show? I think the purple is a bit too light to show anything on the camera. But yeah, I'm going to add some purple to this. Oh, also, so I've been like kind of like multitasking, right? So when I work, I watch a lot of things. Sometimes I listen to music, sometimes I watch. And like right now, I've been feeling like watching things. So I've decided like to watch animes while I work. And now I'm kind of running out of animes. I've watched My Dress Up Darling, which is why I had this sudden urge to want to cosplay Marin, which is actually cheaper than yours, but I can't buy hers yet because I just bought yours cosplay. So I don't really have the funds to do that. And then I finished that, and then I watched Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie, and I want to cosplay her as well, but I also don't have money for that because also I need to get like Marin as well if I want to go and get, right? So like I have to like cross my bucket list one by one now because there's a lot that I want to cosplay now. But then after I finished that, I watched another anime and I'm like, oh, I want to cosplay this. And then after I watch another anime, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna cosplay that. And now I just have a long wish list that I don't know if I'll ever be able to achieve it. Because now it's not just game characters, it's also anime characters. It used to just be like Jinx and Seraphine because those are my two favorite LOL girls at the moment. And maybe like Caitlyn because I'm using her way often now. Like maybe Caitlyn pool party version. But Caitlyn's pool party version is just like a bikini, a purple bikini. But there's no purple bikinis that look like that, so I can't buy anything that looks like that because there isn't. Yes, Fluffy. Hey. Oh. Okay. Oh, I forgot what I painted the corset. Did I paint it? I think I painted it oh, I painted it a slight pink as well. Okay, I think it's a pink mixed with red. So yeah. That's been a long time since I did that one, so I forgot completely what color is the corset. Because I think I left the Banshee without a base for months on end. I think like almost half a year, maybe, because I decided to do other things. Oops. Sorry if I'm gonna be a bit silent at the moment because I'm trying to get it without marking any of the pink parts, which I failed to do, but you know. But at least I can mix more pink part after this and then do a little bit of a shadow under here because it's going to be shadowed anyways. So at least it's going to be a bit darker either way. It's going to be a bit purpler anyways, which I think it's this purple anyways, but mixed with a slight blue, if I'm not wrong, to give it a darker tinge. So let's finish up the hands and the jaw, and then we can add a bit of shadows to underneath there after we do all the main color blocking. So I thought I was going to be highlighting today, but I haven't actually had time, yes, to paint outside of this. So we'll be painting all of these first, base painting I mean, and then I think next week we'll be able to highlight them all. Well, at least one or two, right? And then we can continue from there. Babes, what's wrong? She's on the floor with a teddy bear, so I don't know. I actually have a really cute picture of her with her teddy bear, but it's not the only toy that she plays with. She doesn't really play with it either. She rarely plays with any of the dolls. It's more like she takes them as sacrifice, and then she just brings it to me. Hold on, let me grab her. Hey! Oh, hey! Cat! It's my cat. The cat. Say hi, cat. Fluffy. Fluffy. Say hi. Hi. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Who's on the camera? You're on the camera. She got a nice new color. She got a nice turquoise color this time. I used to give her yellow, I think, but the turquoise actually looks really nice on her. It makes her look brighter. Oh wait, we haven't done the jaw on this. Honestly, the jaw always kind of freaks me a bit because it's way too close to the freaking like flowy part of the ghost. So let's try doing that, I guess. Yeah, okay. Although it still needs to be a bit darker on the inside here, so I'll just cover it, I guess. And also I kind of want this bottom part to be a bit more purple. Oh no, not like that. Because I want this bottom part to be part of the skull. So I'm gonna add a bit of purple. Sorry for the hairline, but I need to really get in there. Sorry for the hairline. Okay, so that's the first ghost part. Now it's just this. Then it's just this jaw. And then on top as well. And now for the insides. Let's grab more paint and paint it from the inside. And I don't really mind it getting a bit messy, I think, because we're going to shade the inside anyways, so it'll look fine, hopefully. Okay, so moving on, we're going to paint the corset first, I think, so that at least the main color blocking is done. And we're going to add a bit of red. So I'm going to be mixing colors for this, because I want to grab a pink, but a dustier pink, and a bit like a darker, dustier pink. So we're going to take a lot of pink and then mix it with a little bit of red, and if need be, a little bit of black. But I don't think we're going to need the black. Maybe, if anything, I should give it a bit of, what's it called? Silver? To make it a bit shimmery. But I'm not sure I want that much, like, what's it called? Shimmery elements in this. Also, I don't think you'll be able to see it that well. Don't dip your colored thing into a new pot, but at this point I don't really mind if it mixes a bit because it's not going to make too much damage on my end. So yeah, so that's why I did that. Also, this is the color that we got. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's slightly darker, so let's try it on. Yeah, it is slightly dustier. Okay, so I think that's not bad. It's not really contrasted or anything, but I think it's okay. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see a difference. Maybe a bit more red will do good. So let's try adding a bit more red. Or maybe we should add a bit more of blue to make it a bit dustier, maybe. Oh, it's okay. I'm glad you're just still here, honestly. I hope your team meetings go well. I'm trying to open bottles and I don't have the strength to do it. But anyways, good luck with your meetings. Honestly, I hope you do well. And it's okay if you're just lurking. I don't really mind. I'm just grateful that all like the ones who are here are making time to be here. Okay, so I think I kind of like this color better. It's a bit darker and it's not as pink. It's a bit more purple. Yeah. And it looks slightly different to the actual base color. So I think this will fare better as the corset instead of the color that I had just mixed with the red. It's still the red and pink mix, but I added a slight bit of blue to make it a bit darker and dustier. And I think it worked out pretty great. It's just not applying as quickly as I hoped it would. I think there's just not enough on the brush to get into that little crevice. But if I add any more, I think it'll bleed onto the bottom part, to the skirt looking part, which I don't want that to happen. So yeah. I actually kind of like the way it looks quite a lot. It's just, yeah, it's just slightly darker than the actual ghost itself, the base of the ghost. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna be quiet for a bit. Like, I don't want to be, but like sometimes that just happens. I might be, and if I am, I'm sorry. But I don't want to have it bleed everywhere, so that's why I'm like focusing a bit. Also, my stream manager tells me I have 50 followers, so that means I should qualify for affiliate, but I'm not sure if I have qualified for affiliate. So I'm going to check later or tomorrow, so we'll see. And hopefully I am, so maybe we can make stickers and also like other stuff for those of you who do want to like subscribe and support me in that way. Although this is I already count this as like support. I don't know if it counts yet because the counter on my home screen thing, it usually has like one or two difference with the one on my stream manager, which I don't quite understand. But yeah, I don't know if that's true yet, but yeah, hopefully I am. Hopefully I can make stickers and stuff to reward those of you who want to subscribe and stuff like that. So hopefully, right? Hopefully I am already affiliated. But thanks for the congrats. I take it anyways. I can't get into this tiny part. I think I'm running out, so I think I have to use the technical color Lamian Medium to mix it a bit. So I don't really want to use my paintbrush or because I might just ruin it. So I'm gonna use this bigger paintbrush that I've already cleaned up to mix it up for me. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't dilute the color, which is the paint. Oh, it works well. Okay. Oh, it's working really good. Okay. This is nice. That's good. It's great. Okay, now I need to get into the corset. Oh, this is gonna be a hassle because I have to get in there, but I don't want to mess anything up too much. So let's just get in there as much as we can, I guess. Oh no! I'm getting it on the jaw. We're gonna have to redo the jaw. But I guess it's better than nothing. But I need to paint the jaw white again, I think. But yeah. I'm going to just try to get it in there with as little mistakes/mishaps as possible. Hopefully that's enough, and we can just fix up the purple after this. Because I see some like white spots anyways, so I'm going to have to do that anyways. Wrong one. Okay, so this one's the next one. Grabbing more color. I never knew that there was this technical color called lavender medium until I actually started to like. Until I actually started to look up tutorials and stuff. Yes. So let that be known. Even if you think like you don't really need a tutorial, you can go look it up and then have some like really helpful insights from there, even if it's not about how to paint. Sometimes it's like what colors you can use to paint and what colors actually exist. Hello, cat! Oh, yeah. That's great. I'm glad you like the meow. But she has disconnected my camera once more. Here we are. Let's try to disconnect. Let's try to reconnect the camera. Okay, it's back on. Come here. Hey! And it's okay. I thought it disconnected again. She jumped off. I would have let her stay if she just sat nicely, but she's being a bit fussy at the moment. She wants to get my attention and then ask me to go out. Because I think she wants to play. But honestly, I don't really have energy to play. I'm tired. I want to sleep. Because I have to wake up early soon. I mean, tomorrow. So I have to sleep soonish. So I don't think we can highlight today. But I will finish all the bases first before I leave you guys. So this is not anywhere near done. I still have like maybe half an hour-ish, at least half an hour to go, I think. Yeah, she loves the spotlight, honestly. Like, I feel like if you point the camera at her, she knows. Because she starts posing sometimes when I point the camera at her, which is kind of weird. I didn't think that she would, because her sister runs if she sees a camera pointed in her direction. But this one, she loves the spotlight, so she just poses in front of the camera. I'm sorry if I'm like weirdly quiet. Sometimes, again, let me just reiterate that sometimes I just get really focused on not messing up, that I shut up completely. Sorry if I do, but you know, I don't really want to mess up the other bases that I've done. Anyways, this one is a bit more liquid than I had hoped, and it is not staying on as opaque, so I think I need to mix a bit more. So let's do that. Kitty trying to deny us Nick's forehead stream. I mean, at this point, probably. She just really likes to. I can't say annoy me because I actually don't feel too annoyed sometimes, but like she just really likes my attention. She doesn't like it when anyone else gets my attention, you know? She also doesn't like it when her sister gets more of my attention. So she picks fights with her all the time just because I'm giving her more attention. Which is not great, but there's not much I can do other than be like, no, stop, don't fight. Even then, I don't think they care. They just keep fighting. She's sitting on top of like my. I don't know what that is actually. She's sitting in a corner, but I'm not sure what she's sitting on top of. Hopefully, it's nothing important. I need to check after this though. But mix more color. Fluffy! No! What are you doing? Gosh, okay. Yeah, she does. She loves being a little scoundrel. She's. Oh gosh, I think it's a bit too dark. Maybe? It's okay though, I think. She doesn't like peace and quiet. She's not into peace and quiet. She likes being an asshole. I mean, I love the asshole and all, but honestly, it's a bit much sometimes, especially when she's trying to wake me at like 2 in the morning. It's not great when you're trying to sleep and she's meowing in your ear telling you you can't go to sleep. As much as I love her, it does get annoying. And it does get tiring. I'm over here. My forehead is everywhere. Oh, maybe I should open an OnlyFans with like my forehead showing, but only my forehead. OnlyFans but for forehead. Isn't that like a great idea? I don't think anyone has done. Has anyone done that? Actually, I need to know. Because I know that people have a feet fetish, but some people have a hand fetish. Is like a forehead fetish a thing? That's kind of weird, isn't it? If it is that a thing? Does anyone know? Is forehead fetish a thing? Why would it be a thing if it is though? I feel like that's just kind of like a awkward kind of fetish to have, don't you think? Ooh, freaking paintbrush. I'm trying to not get the details here covered because I need to paint them in the rose gold color. But this paint is kind of covering everything in its path. So hopefully it doesn't affect when I add gold to it. I'm gonna repaint this a bit because I ended up mixing a little bit too dark. So I'm gonna just give this one another wash throughout so that it'll be more similar, more dark, more uniform. There we go, that's the word. Oh, my sister had a spelling bee thing going on, which it hasn't actually happened yet, but she signed up for one, and she was kind of panicking about the spelling bee because she's like, I don't know if I know enough words, and she was like, let's practice. So I practiced with her, right? And I opened a Merriam-Webster dictionary, which is where their words are coming from, and there are so many words that are spelled so weird, and it's so new to me that I didn't even know that those words existed. Also, these look kind of brown now. It's different, kind of. It looks brown. It looks kind of brown. I'm not really that mad about it, but like also it doesn't look the same with this. I know I try to make it more dusky and different, but this is way more brown than this. I think I'll just highlight it with a bit of pink and red. So hopefully this is a good base color. So we're done with those. We're gonna have to retouch the skin here and there, and then we can add, I think we can add some gold detailing after we add the flame in this. I think this is a lantern, but I'm not quite sure. So I think if you see this, I think there's a little like lantern or like a, what's it called? The timer with the sand. Either way, I painted it yellow on this, like orange yellow on this, if you can kind of see that. So I might replicate that, or I might go with blue, or something else completely different. But I don't know yet, so we'll just repaint the skin first, and then we'll see where it takes us, I guess. Because I'm getting a lot of purples and pinks on these, and I don't really have that many like yellow or orange, so I might go with an orange to make it different. Okay, I think this is good enough for me. You guys can see and I can see. Okay, so we need to paint a lot more on the back because I freaking messed it up, I think. Here, there's so many white spots, and also I messed it up when I'm painting the corset. I messed up the arm, I mean, like when painting the corset. So now the arm has like corset colors on it as well. And then we have to add some, what's it called, shading to the back of it, so that we don't have just like these random purple splotches on the actual ghost things. I don't know what they're called, like the fabric looking things, I mean. But yeah, so there's just like some random like purple splotches there at the back where it's not supposed to be. So we're gonna have to cover that up with a shading color, which is going to be this purple mixed with blue anyways, so that works out fine for me in the long run. But I would have rather not messed up in the first place, you know? We need to repaint the jaw because we got a lot of the corset colors on the jaw. And I think you guys can see, but I'm not sure. The camera doesn't really focus on this. And then from the back, there's still some white, but I think this is okay. Yeah, okay, so I think this is fine. Since we're going to be adding a darker color later, we can add it from the inside. I think that's done for this one. And then we're moving on to this one, and then to the jaw. I don't think we need to, actually, yeah, okay, we need to touch up the jaw. So maybe let's go to the jaw first. Because I think the jaw is a little bit easier. Because it's just a little bit. There's a little bit of white that I need to cover up. It is slightly close to the pink, but I don't really mind it, I think, since I want the bottom part of the pink to kind of be purple as well, to show the top jaw line. Okay, I think the jaw's okay. Oops. And for this, yeah, okay, we need a bit of purple, but not much. And then we need a bit of that, because apparently the corset isn't quite clean yet. So here is missing a lot of purple. Apparently, I missed a lot here too. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Okay, if you don't know, if you see this line on my hand, I cut myself 2 days ago, and it still kind of hurts when something presses down on it. It doesn't sting or anything. It's just kind of like, it just kind of hurts a bit when something presses down on it. So I'm not sure if that's good, bad, or just yeah. But that's what it is, I guess. Okay. I think this is the last bit of purple on here as well. Okay. And now for the corset touch-up. You know, I don't really like how fast these paints dry. Because now when I need a touch-up, I have to kind of work on those while the paint lasts, but now there's no more. There's literally no more on my wet palette. It dries way too fast. But I think I covered up enough. Okay, I think I covered up enough. Okay, so I'm gonna paint these strips over here black, So I'm gonna get to that first. I don't have the black out here, so I'm gonna take it from my drawer. Base Abaddon black for this. Shake it so it doesn't separate. And since it's not much, I'm just going to be taking a dab, and hopefully it will be enough. So, okay, here we go. I might do the outside of the thing black as well. But I mean, I'm gonna have to either way because it's either black, I mean the outside of this lantern looking thing, I'm gonna have to paint it black. I think it's either black or it's going to be like the gold, rose gold color. So either way, I'm gonna have to paint it black anyways because that color doesn't look great on lighter colors. So you have to have a dark base for it. So either way, it's gonna have to be covered in black. Oh no, I've got it on the pink. Try to salvage that by using another brush dipped in, is it wet? It's not. In water, and clean that up because it should still be able to be erased with just water. Oh, that's great. That worked. Although now there might be a slight like patch there that's slightly darker, but I can always just go back in it with some pink. Although I will be shading that part, so I guess I don't mind the slight difference in color. Sorry for the forehead. I keep getting it, like my forehead keeps getting in the way. Because the camera is really close and I can't, I don't have anywhere to move it back because it's already on the wall. And yeah, so there's that. The more you know about my setup, I guess. So the camera is like flush on the wall on top of my mirror, which I had for Instagram Lives. Instagram Lives, you can't really see my face if I angle my camera towards my workspace. So I got a mirror so that everyone can see my face while I'm working. I don't know if that was a good idea and a good investment, but I got it anyways, and I think people didn't seem to mind it. And I think it's also because like I didn't really have anything on my Instagram that didn't have my face on it, so it was kind of weird maybe not to have that. I think that's why I got it in the first place. I think I might have gotten it on the hand. Yeah, okay, I definitely got it on the hand. Oh well, I guess. I'm not using the smallest brush in the world, so maybe that's also why. But at least I'm able to fix most of my like slight tiny mistakes on the base itself with this color, with this Abaddon black, because I've got them like really light colors on it, and I don't think it will look good that way. And I think that's good. Okay, I think that's good for the hand. So I painted the, what's this called, the grip, I guess, the hilt, the grip, whatever it is, black because I'm going to be adding the gold color to it later. I'm slightly dusting the base with black again because I accidentally added some purple on it when I painted the hands, so I needed to fix that. And now, I'm sorry if you can't see the model. Let me try to move forward. But I'm trying to get into the hand so that the part that goes through the hand is also black. So yeah, there's that for this one. I think that's it for the black parts. Now for this one. So I think I'm gonna clean this one. brush. And we're gonna use the smaller brush to paint more black parts, which is here. I'm sorry, which is here. So I'm gonna start with this one here. I need more black. Okay. I'm scared that I got too much black on the brush. Because if it's too much, it's going to spill over into the arm really easily. Oh, I'm not close enough to count. Okay. Then I think. Okay. I think that's good. And then now just for the end of these, just here. And is that part of the arm? It's not. Need more black. So many parts that need black. Okay. Then the top part as well. I feel like if you guys aren't really into like kind of slightly silent streams, my Friday streams would be better. Because when I make Gunpla, I'm not as quiet when I'm trying to concentrate. Because there's not that much that I need to like really like be quiet on. So my hair keeps getting like trapped on the brush handles. Okay. I need more. Again, so many dipping into black. It's not what I hoped to do today. I'm kind of hoping this would be easier on me. Okay. Okay, I think that's good for that. And I need to paint the lantern thingy. I don't know if this is a lantern, but either way, I'm gonna need it black, as I've mentioned before. And I still don't know if it's like the sand timer thing or if it's like a lantern. So I think this is good. An angle you guys can see, I can see, hopefully. I think this is part of like a string. Okay. And it's going to be part of the thing. I think it's a sand timer thing. I don't know what it is called. I forgot what it's called. Like, I don't know if you guys also know what I'm talking about in particular. It's the timer that you have to flip around and there's sand inside. It's like an old-timey device. Why? What's wrong? Also, apparently I need to fix a lot of the pink on this one. So we're gonna do that before anything else after this. Because pink is easy and we don't need to mix anything. Okay, so I think I painted everything that I wanted to be black, which is good. Okay, we can wash our brush, repaint the pink parts, and then I'm not sure if I want to paint the inside of the thing yet. I think I have an idea for what I want that to be. But then I think, I'm not sure actually. I think it'll look cool the way I'm thinking, but the outside needs to be unscathed. So it needs to be like purely just black. So maybe I'll add a layer of like really darkened lead belcher so it looks like a metallic black. But we'll see when I'm starting to detail things. So let's move on and fix some of the pinks. Pink. This one had a lot of pinks that I need to fix, I feel. And it's always around these cavities, like these corset cavities. Because the corsets are very detailed, it's kind of small, right? So a lot of the times you will get a lot of like mess around that area, I feel. So just cleaning those up. Okay. Okay. I think I cleaned up most of it. I think there was a part with purple that I wanted to clean up, but I don't remember where. What's up? Yeah? Sup, kitty? Hey! Hey, what's up? Whoa! What's with the cry? Anyways, okay, we're back. You can see the cat ears. I'm sorry she's being loud. She's cute though, so it's very forgivable, right? Anyways, there you go. You can lie down there and watch me paint. You can sit down and watch me paint. Okay, so I think the next one is we need to make, I think, the bluish purple for the metals. I mean the bluish metal color. So we're gonna mix a bit of Runefang, which is this color, by the way. It's a very light lead color. It is also a layer color like our pink. So it's not supposed to be for the base, it's supposed to be for like an adding color, but I am going to be using it as a base color because I'm mixing it with the blue base color. Oh no. Okay. To make a bluish, what's it called? Metallic color. So I mixed my blue with lead belcher, I think, last week. Or was it black? To make it a bit darker, because this looks a bit light. I think I mixed enough blue this time. Oh no, I didn't. I need lead belcher. I need lead belcher, which is somewhere in here, but I can't see it. Oh, this is lead belcher. Okay, so just grab a bit, and hopefully that'll do the trick. Okay, I think slightly closer. Still a bit too blue, but it is closer, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna need to add a little bit more lead belcher to make it more metal instead of blue. Okay, I think that's good. Yep, okay, that's close enough. It'll dry a bit more like that. Okay, and there is the front. Now we're doing the back of the dagger. And there we go. One dagger. And then this is the next dagger we need to do. Oh wait, there's still a bit of white. I thought that was just like a reflection or something. But no, it's actually white. Okay, there's also a little bit, I think, here. Yeah. Okay, and then this one. We need to also add some blue colored lead, which is running out on my brush. And just, okay. Then we're gonna do the same thing on the back. And bottom needs to be a bit more. Okay, and I think that's good for the lead. I think that's good, right? I just need to add a little bit of the, what's it called? the bronze color, and then I think we can call it white. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure if that's the end. I forgot if there's anything else I need. But I think we'll just do those first, and then we'll see if we need anything else. Okay, so I'm gonna check in on these and see if we need anything else. Which I don't think we do, other than like the shading color, which I don't think I'll be able to do tonight because I'm already getting a bit sleepy. So I'm sorry for that, but yeah. So for this one, the hilt is going to be bronze rose gold kind of color, which is this color. Looks nice on a black base. Doesn't look good on white though. Looks really orange on white for some reason. If you want to see what it looks like on white, it's on my last stream, by the way. So yeah, you can check that out. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to check if I've exported it to my YouTube. But I usually export my lives to YouTube, so if you missed one, you can go to YouTube and watch it. And it'll be there forever, waiting for you. So don't worry if you miss a live, it won't disappear. You can watch it for 7 days-ish, I think, from Twitch. And then anything other than that, you can watch it on my YouTube. I have one not live related video on YouTube, but I haven't really made any other ones because I haven't had the time to. I actually have one pending video that I just haven't had the time to edit. It was one of the very first things I built when I moved to Twitch, which was my ramen, and it's a what's it called, a review video on that. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do the details here really quick without touching anything else. So hopefully we can get this part done nice and easy and quick, because it's not supposed to be that hard, because I've done it already and it wasn't, but I don't know if this is gonna be harder because I'm slightly sleepy. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule lately, but there's just things that keep happening that make me need to stay up a bit later. I was actually planning to try out a game that I was recommended after my stream, but I don't think I should, considering I'm gonna need to wake up early tomorrow. So I think I'll be sleeping right away after this. Of course, after I set up everything and export everything and stuff, you know. I never thought I would use up this much of my time to become a content creator. I wish that I could do this better, but I'm not sure if I was born to become a content creator. So I'm sorry if I'm not the best content creator out there. But thank you so much for supporting me, if you do. Hopefully you do. I mean, if you're watching this video, you are, right? I'm trying to get the little lines without messing up the pink, because I just want like a rusted look. I don't want the whole thing to be gold bronze, you know? I just want the ones kind of raised to be gold bronze. I want the whole thing to be golden bronze. Okay, I think we're good with that corset. Has a slight, I think I need a little bit more on one area, but I think it's good after that. This area is not as visible as I like it to be. So we're adding a bit more, and I think that's good for the corset. I'm sorry that my camera isn't the best, and that you can't quite see anything, and it blurs out. But I don't know how to fix the focus point. I don't know how to get it to focus on any other point. and I don't know how to make it focus on like one object or something like that. Like, you know, like with a phone camera, you can click on something, like tap on it, and then it'll focus there. I don't know how to do that, but with this webcam, I feel like it'll do better as like a face cam, like a lot better. Like, I don't think I'd have any complaints if it was a face cam, but I got a cheaper one for a face cam, and it has a light on it too. So, and the thing is, right, it was cheaper and less promising, so that's why I use it as a face cam. So that even if it's slightly blurry, at least it's not the main thing that I'm streaming. But it ended up being quite blurry anyway, so I don't understand why it is this way. I got the better one, the better brand one for this. So I don't know why it's not focusing well. I don't know what I've done wrong. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do it this way. Because I'm starting to like lean really close towards the camera. Which is not great. Because then it'll just really be like my hairline stream. It's not even a forehead stream anymore, it's just like a hairline stream. Anyways, I think that's good. And then I need to add a bit of the gold bronze color here. And under the other boob. And then front here. And here. Although I can barely see it at the moment. So we're gonna add a bit more to continue with that. So adding slightly more to the middle of this, and then to the continuation of the spider web design. And I'm sorry if I'm like getting really quiet. As usual, I'm trying to focus on not messing up this little detailed area, because I don't think I can make the same color like that again for the corset just to fix up like little details. I need to make a big enough batch to paint like at least one corset, because if not, it'll be like a waste of paint. So I'm gonna be as sorry. I'm gonna be as precise as I can be, and hopefully it doesn't take too long, so that the slight silence that I'm leaving you guys with isn't too bothersome and isn't too long. And I think that's good, because I don't think there's any details at the back that I need to do that with. Right, I think that's great. I just need to add a little bit more shadowing on the pink part, but I think we can start that next week, and then after I shade these two, we can start highlighting these and then moving on to those as well. So I think that's that for today. I think that's good. I'm not sure if I want to paint that that lantern slash sand thing to like a golden color as well. I think I want to keep it black. I think that's a good contrast, so I think I'm going to keep it that way. For the inside of it, I think I have an idea of what I want it to be. I think I want it to be like this one, slightly purplish hue, but I can't do that with these colors, and I have to do it when I'm top coating. So I think that's that. Let me change and then say goodbye. Alright, so thank you everyone for joining me today. I'm really grateful that you've joined me today to finish up base painting 2 more so that we can highlight some next week. Hopefully we can highlight them all by next week, and then we can move on to the bases. I'm going to try and get some clay for next week for the base and try to make some like little miniature flowers or like tombstones or something of the sort to add to the base of the one that doesn't have anything, which is this guy. Doesn't have anything on the base. So hopefully I can add something like that to the base. Uh, Thank you so much for joining. If you want to see more of my painting content, I will be here usually on Thursdays every 9 p.m. But sometimes I will have to push it back or I'm going to have to cancel because of Wi-Fi or something like that. Then those will be updated on my Instagram. And for Fridays, I will stream Gunpla content, which is usually building at the moment. I don't really have any painting projects that I want to do yet. And I've been wanting to try out my airbrush on Gundam, so I haven't really been able to do any painting projects inside of the house. So yeah, if you want to watch more content, I will be live again tomorrow. If you want to watch one of my past lives, I will have it up on YouTube. And if you want to see more stuff from me, I am also active on Instagram, sometimes on Facebook, but mostly on Instagram. You can find all of my socials in the About panels, and you can also just see it on the screen right now and every time I speak. So, thank you so much once again. I hope to see you soon again, and maybe I hope to see you tomorrow. So, with all that said, I think I haven't missed anything. So, thank you so much. Goodbye. See you soon.